With a recent Lizard Squad DDoS attack on both PSN and Xbox Live, leaving gamers holding their dicks, unable to access online features during Christmas, console gamers, now more than ever, are starting to wonder why the fuck they're paying for online multiplayer. The logic being, what the fuck, I paid a premium price, yet the network is still vulnerable to a DDoS attack. That's bullshit. While I understand your frustration, that kind of shows two things about you, neither of which reflect well on your intelligence. One, you don't understand what a DDoS attack actually is, and two, you've bought into the bullshit delusion that paying for Xbox Live Gold or PlayStation Plus has actually been securing you a better online experience. Sorry, but you've been played, and if you're a console fanboy who thinks I'm wrong because I'm a PC elitist or some nonsense, shut the fuck up and listen. Let's briefly discuss DDoS attacks and why they're difficult to prevent. A distributed denial of service attack is essentially when some assholes spam a server with fake traffic, overloading the servers and shutting them down, which is what happened over Christmas. Regardless of whether a service is paid or free, there is very little that can be done to prevent a DDoS attack for numerous reasons. Even if you buy additional service to handle more traffic, people can just spam them with more fake login requests, and developing software to detect fake traffic could very easily fuck up, potentially blocking online access to real players. And even if it was a really good algorithm, hackers would break it. No matter how good a system is, hackers will always find a way to break them, regardless of whether it's paid or free, which brings me neatly to the point of this video. There's a very good reason why I never purchased an Xbox 360 last generation. Even as a stupid teenager whose cock became erect as frequently as I inhaled oxygen, I never liked the idea of having to pay for online multiplayer because I always found it to be bullshit for a major component of a game to be locked behind a paywall. Look, I like the free games you get access to as a PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live Gold subscriber, and at least on the PS4, free-to-play games don't require a PlayStation Plus subscription, but I'm sorry, paying for online multiplayer is fucking bullshit. Now, on PC, most games are hosted on dedicated servers, and have been for decades. Dedicated servers offer the best connections because they're being hosted on their own individual servers, while eliminating host advantage because they run on a server, not through someone's personal internet. The problem is that dedicated servers cost money since you're actually buying or renting hardware, and many companies are allergic to the word cost, which is where the bullshit begins to arise. The much cheaper and ultimately worse alternative is peer-to-peer, which most console games ran on during the previous generation, and this generation as well. Peer-to-peer is not desirable because instead of running on dedicated servers, they're hosted through one person's internet, not only meaning the connection is slower from the offset, but the person who is the host will inherently have host advantage, and if the host has bad internet, everybody gets lag. It's definitely not a good system. Now, on free services such as the Nintendo Network or the PSN on the PS3, this is not a big deal because the service is free. Even if PC provides dedicated servers, P2P on a free network is fine. Now, if all games on a paid service were hosted on dedicated servers, while not desirable compared to PC where it's free, it would not be bad. However, that's not what we're getting with PSN and Xbox Live, because despite pre-launch hype, barely any PS4 and Xbox One titles are running on dedicated servers, which is where the fucking money should be invested. You aren't getting the better online experience, and PC gamers are getting better for free. So basically, you're paying for the sake of paying, and in return, you get the privilege of experiencing online multiplayer through P2P. Fucking congratulations. What you need to understand is that Sony and Microsoft do not provide the service for third-party games. Sony and Microsoft only deal with service for their own exclusive titles. It's up to publishers to provide dedicated service for their own games. The network, whether it be PSN or Xbox Live, is simply in the middle. This means server costs for games are paid by the publisher, not fucking Microsoft or Sony. The publisher pays for the servers using the money they receive from game sales, not from your fucking subscription. This means the money that you pay for online multiplayer access goes straight to the console manufacturer's pocket for doing nothing. This whole I get better connections bullshit has to stop because you cannot just get a better connection to P2P. The money you pay for PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live Gold does not secure you better connections or dedicated servers, you thick fucks. It's merely there because Microsoft has proven over the past decade that people will willingly pay for online multiplayer and damage control fucking P2P, claiming they have better connections online because they paid money. That's what Xbox fanboys have been claiming for years. Honestly, who the fuck could blame Sony for jumping on the bandwagon when Microsoft have been profiting from this shit for a decade? Fuck, who can even blame Microsoft for profiting off idiots who will willingly pay a lot of fucking money per year, I might add, for nothing? And what can you do now? 2 of the 3 consoles require a subscription for online multiplayer. Damn near every game has a multiplayer component, and nobody wants to buy a game and have content barred from them because they don't pay for a subscription. So you basically need to fucking have Xbox Live Gold or PlayStation Plus to access major gameplay features. Thanks to fucking idiots happily paying for nothing over the past decade, now everybody's getting fucked over for a subscription they should not be forced to own. I'll say it again. You should not have to pay for online multiplayer. End of fucking story.